Blew up his ship.
I'll just say
Hello
go.
and welcome back to the Grog Hoarders. It's me, it's Paddy, and you join us again on the Tales of the Unsinkable. We're being griefed, which will be dealt with by a gentleman, a lovely gentleman called Fat. Although we've sunk.
That's fine. I did not deal with that repulsive person. Also, before you have the chance to say it, I am Oscar Finch. No Jacobs in sight, nor to be had on the stream.
As you can see,
Pretty
we
sure
are
he
joined here
died
with
with the
Jacob.
ship. You fucker.
Well, look, we are slightly annoyed that this is how we have started the stream by a gentleman blowing us up. I'm sort of thinking we should go and blow the fucker up because he looks like he's on his own.
Well,
We're here.
I'm surprised I spawned in the ocean.
So am I. I'm gonna go and sink his ship.
Okay. Should I kill him or not then?
Kill him on sight.
Oh, he killed me. He is actually a surprisingly good shot.
Oh, I'm not good with the pistol. He's got a sniper rifle.
He had an eye of reach, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm chasing after him now. Why, this guy is a dick. I got him.
Yes, he is.
I killed him.
Oh, good for you. We spawned at... Marauders Arch, I think this place is called.
Marauder's Arch.
The northeasternmost island.
Alrighty. Well,
Yeah.
I am going over to this boy's ship and I'm going to blow it up to high hell.
Alright, I'm just gonna scour the island's beaches, see if there's anything worth looting. No. Oh, there's Cannon of Rage. That buys to the ship. Oh, we even have a rowboat here.
I wonder, he's got a brig. So it's either he has a friend.
I think his entire crew probably logged off for the night, which is why he was still there, and then decided to start fucking with us solo. If he had his friends there with him, they would have surely came along and messed with us as well. Right?
That's probably right. Hello. Oh, I'm dead.
He killed you that quickly, eh?
Yep, he killed me that quickly. Well, to be fair, the shark made good work of me first. And then I got on board and he was just waiting there and bang. Oh well.
Here's what it is.
It is what it is. It would have been nice to have burned down his ship.
We
could
maybe
maybe
next time.
We could maybe go over and seek revenge.
I mean, there's a chance we could run into him again, I suppose.
He'll be docked over at Mars.
Or we could go out of our way to kill him.
Yeah. Well, we're heading back into the Devil's Roar anyway.
I suppose
But-
that's true, yeah.
I think now it's time to take a little break from killing and getting getting griefed and all this, and I think we should now open the door and enter the coffee shop of chat that is on the high street of debate in our brand new section, Conversation Street, which we don't have a jingle for yet.
No, and God forbid when we do.
We will have a jingle. We will have a jingle. But it just is. I'm trying to do something complicated with DaVinci Resolve, and it's taking forever. But yes, we will have a jingle, and it will be nice. But yes, this is the section of the stream. It's Thursday night, which means It's news night, where we will get to have a little look at what's going on in the gaming world at this present moment in time. And Jacob, I
Yes.
would like to actually start with a little bit of conversation that
All right,
is
bring it on.
that's very close to home, actually.
Oh, really?
In the fact, Sea of Thieves.
Oh.
There
No.
has been drama in Sea of Thieves.
What is the not drama with this game, Paddy?
Yeah, I know, but it's right. So, Sea of Thieves, obviously, in a week or two's time, they are going to be launching their content update.
The thing that they removed 2/3 of already?
Yes. So there was three major things that was going to get released. There was going to be a new PvP mode, an updated Kraken, and a revamped Kraken battle, and updates to forts. I think were called garrisons or something. But basically, they have decided that Rare have decided that they are going to remove the garrisons and the Kraken battle, and season 19 is just going to have the new PvP mode, and that's it.
Pretty empty, if you ask me.
Like, what sort of content update? Which you haven't updated this game in at least half a year. And that's going to be your next big update. That is shameful. That's actually embarrassing.
I mean, even the devs for Fallout 76 are doing more for their game than...
Exactly. And that's Bethesda. That's actually Bethesda.
You know, who are known for being slow as hell with just about everything.
Exactly. But I don't know. It's as you would expect. It has sparked some outrage in the Sea of Thieves update to now, which more and more people in the Sea of Thieves community are now saying that this game is officially starting to die. This is now in the end of life. The palliative care of Sea of Thieves. Of the game. This is the palliative care stage of the game. Like, this game is on its deathbed.
I mean, honestly, doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
No, it really doesn't.
I mean, it's been around for quite some time, and while it's been good to have some fun on with friends, it's utterly bland and boring, solo. They don't put in enough content. What content they do put in is all locked behind a paywall for different skins.
Exactly. Next up, Hogwarts Legacy 2. You ever played Hogwarts Legacy 2, Jacob?
No, I've not.
Well, or sorry, not Hogwarts Legacy 2. Hogwarts Legacy 1. Sorry.
Alright.
Hogwarts Legacy 1. Oh, sorry, Hogwarts Legacy 2 is set... there's rumours that Hogwarts Legacy 2 will indeed... be coming out in 2027 or 2028. And that's the release window. And it will be a fully fledged sequel to the extremely popular game and that came out a few years ago by by WB Games and Portkey Games. And do you know what, Jacob? I actually freaking loved it.
That makes one of us.
It satisfied a massive itch. A massive, sprawling, open-world RPG set in the Wizarding World where literally you could explore the entirety of Hogwarts and the surrounding area. You could be whatever you want. You could be a dark wizard, you could be Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw. It was frickin' class! It was amazing. The only downside that I had, and I really hope they fix it, is the story was just a tad bit boring and the voice actor was diabolically bad.
Well, given the game's whole thing was you can be any of whatever you want in it.
Yep.
I'm not surprised that it was lacking in the story department, because it's hard to write a story that can, be inclusive to every walk of life, or rather every path of a wizard.
Exactly, and it's but they actually did cater for a lot of things, and it was so good. Like, oh my goodness, it was one of my top games of the year when it came out. Like, it just was unbelievable. I was addicted to it for weeks. Like, it really was amazing. So, there's Hogwarts Legacy 2. I mean, it's technically been leaked by a very credible source. So, that sounds great. So next up in the gaming news, we have Assassin's Creed Hex gets a very exciting and encouraging update.
And what's the update?
Have you heard about Assassin's Creed Hex, Jacob?
No, not at all.
In
fact, I have not been keeping up with Assassin's Creed in general.
Right.
And wait, no. Is this exciting update, given it's Ubisoft? Cancellation?
No.
Oh, that's surprising.
It's one of those things, right, that I will say. I have said a lot about Ubisoft in the past. You know that, Jacob, out of everyone. I have basically slandered Ubisoft, right? But the French, but mostly Ubisoft. But I will wholeheartedly say that Assassin's Creed Hex is a Ubisoft project I am actually interested in. It's going back to its old roots of classic Assassin's Creed, apparently. It's going to be set during the German witch trials.
Alright.
And apparently it's going to be a dark, gothic, nearly horror-like experience. In terms of, that's the uniqueness of it, which sounds incredible. But
I mean, definitely a good departure from all the present day nonsense they always throw in.
Exactly.
Used to.
And an insider has said that everyone at Ubisoft wants to work on Assassin's Creed Hex. So apparently,
it sounds like it might actually be a revival for the series.
Really, it could be a very, very big revival for the series. And what is this exciting update? Let me see. Let me see. What is the exciting update? Assassin's Creed Hex, which is wildly set to be the mainline entry in the series, after rumored remake of Black Flag has received an exciting and encouraging update. Ubisoft has said very little about Assassin's Creed Hex. With Ubisoft undergoing some massive changes, Assassin's Creed fans have been slightly concerned about the future of the game.
More than slightly.
But it was revealed in 2022 one of several Assassin's Creed games in development is codenamed Hex, described by Ubisoft as a very different type of Assassin's Creed game. With the release of Assassin's Creed Shadows in 2025, the rampant speculation surrounding a remake of the iconic Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, very little has been said about Hex. However, it looks like development in this title is progressing well. Tom Henderson, who is an industry insider, took to Twitter, also known as X, and said everyone at Ubisoft wants to work on Hex due to how well the game is shaping up to be.
Well, it actually sounds like an Assassin's Creed worth playing, which, given the past few entries, is a nice surprise.
Now, here's the next thing. Bad news.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also by Ubisoft?
No, not by Ubisoft. By Sony.
Oh, let me guess. Something to do with RAM and pricing?
No, not this time. There is high speculation that this new Wolverine game that's coming out. Well,
this is actually the first time hearing of it.
Yeah, well, there's an open world Wolverine game that's coming out, right? And it's been very highly speculated. It actually was revealed as one of the launch titles to the PS5, but got delayed indefinitely. Yeah, but it was revealed along with Horizon Forbidden West and all them ones, way back when the PS5 first got launched. But it looks like that Sony have decided that they may pull the PC ports of the Wolverine game.
Now, the game, has it or has it not come out?
Hasn't come out yet.
Then why are they already pulling the ports of a game they have yet to even release?
Well, I think they're going to be just making it because they have said that it was going to come to PC, but I think they're pulling the ports for that now. Like they're not going to make it for PC
Just
anymore.
so they can make the game before, I guess, the next gen then?
I think so.
Because we've had the current generation of platforms for what, 5-6 years? Roughly? Because they came out right around COVID in 2020, maybe a year earlier. So...
Exactly.
How long is the typical gap between a generation and the next generation for gaming?
Usually about
it's
8
about
or 9
7
years. Yeah, 7 or 8 years.
8 or 9?
Yeah.
Well, I'd give it another 2 years before they release the next game. I guess that's why they're trying to push it out finally. You know, for this launch title to be an end-of-life title, perhaps?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. But here's another one. We'll have some announcements coming up, says the new Xbox boss. Who comments on the future of the consoles. The new Xbox boss, Asha Sharma, hasn't been at the helm long and is already steering the conversation back towards hardware in her major public interview since taking over the Xbox gaming CEO. Sharma told Windows Central that the company plans to speak publicly about its next steps, teasing upcoming announcements that players may have been waiting on. Sharma's comments on hardware development arrived during its major leadership shift that began with the retirement of the long-time Xbox head Phil Spencer. Do you know what? This is going to sound so bad for someone who's reading the news. I did not know he retired.
Yeah, neither did I. But honestly, with just the state of Xbox in general and Microsoft and all,
might not be a bad thing.
I don't think it makes much of a difference.
No, don't think.
Probably not a bad thing.
Although I quite like Phil Spencer, he did care very much about Xbox. But anyway, so you see, Phil Spencer brought in Game Pass. That was his idea. So Sharma is previously known for her work in Microsoft's AI and platform products, and has outlined the vision she dubs a return to Xbox form, emphasizing a recommitment to the console experience that defined the brand for decades.
If I may just say, her background in AI does not comfort me whatsoever.
No.
Whatsoever.
Neither do I.
It's actually quite dismaying to hear.
We might be getting a chatbot in the next Xbox.
I fucking hope not.
Me neither.
I really do. And there's one thing I know it's already not really much of accessibility, but I like being able to actually play on a console without having internet. Given that she now is, from what I'm hearing, previously working with AI, or apparently is known for it, I wouldn't be surprised if the next console has a limitation where you must be connected to the internet at all times to play games, even games that may not actually require an internet connection. Exactly. I mean, that's already been a debacle in the gaming industry for many years now. Single-player games requiring multiplayer connections, but not having a multiplayer component. I wonder if that's going to happen with the brand new console coming out in just a few more years. Exactly. Just so they can have that possible chat AI component that you mentioned, if they go that route.
That is a very good shout, Jacob. It really is. I don't know. It doesn't bode too well, if I'm honest.
So, what is this return to Xbox form? Or is it just that vague, empty statement?
That vague, empty statement that is probably going to be revealed at the Summer Games Fest, or what was previously known as E3, later this year.
That, or it's just her giving... what was the term? The Ubisoft classic quadruple A bullshit excuse of saying something's going to be something it's not.
Forget everything you know about games consoles.
This is a return to form with something brand new for Xbox, and it's just going to be more of the same shit.
Yeah,
Oh, we'll
exactly.
see. I wonder how much it'll increase the price.
Exactly.
Ugh.
But it's uh would you like to hear this? This is a shocker.
Well, that sounds like sarcasm to me, but yeah, sure.
No, this
Go ahead
is
and
a
tell me.
shocker. Valve, you know, the owners of Steam,
Oh, yes.
Valve are being sued by New York City.
Oh, I did hear about this.
Did you?
It's
Well,
about loot boxes, isn't it?
yep, it's quintessential gambling. New York Attorney General Letita James has filed a lawsuit against them about loot boxes in games. I mean, I can see, I kind of agree, although I think there could be better companies to sue other than Valve for loot boxes.
Valve is incredibly wealthy as well.
It is.
They're gonna have some top class lawyers for sure.
Exactly, but look, I'm sorry, but there are other companies that use loot boxes in worse ways than Valve. Fucking EA. EA are
This
the
might not be
king.
the fact that it's Valve. It might be the fact that it is happening in general. And with this lawsuit, if it goes to a court, beyond that might go beyond just their individual case. It could set precedent to have all loot boxes banned in games,
That would be
not just
brilliant.
in not just in Valve's platform,
Like,
because that is something that often does happen in the United States. If it goes to a high enough court, that ruling can then be interpreted into law as a standard procedure for how to treat similar situations.
exactly. Well, do you know what? I like if that's the case, brilliant. But because like the companies like EA and Ubisoft and Bethesda do need to get taken into hand, and Activision,
Does Bethesda have loot
especially
boxes?
in Elder Scrolls Online. They have crown
I
crates.
did not know that.
Yep, there's crown crates in Elder Scrolls Online, and all the best gear are hidden in crown crates. Yeah,
Oh, that is
it's
despicable.
isn't it? Isn't it? It's one of the aspects of Elder Scrolls Online I do not like. But also, Activision as well. Call of Duty is riddled with loot boxes. Like, I mean,
That one doesn't surprise me.
like I'm surprised. I'm surprised you don't have to fucking buy and open a loot box to actually get on a map in multiplayer in Call of Duty. It's oh, but yeah, no, it really it has got taken out of hand. Not to mention Fortnite, the king that was also very much the king of the loot boxes. It's quite something.
They are definitely a plague and a scourge on the modern gaming industry, I'll give them that. But will this actually bring any change about? I'm not too confident, but hey, here's to hoping.
Who knows? It's
And if Valve can get taken down a peg, of which there are a lot better companies to go after, sure, I think that'll just kind of put it in the, well, what is it? Put the writing on the wall for all the other companies to follow suit. Being forced to drop it as well unless they want to have to pay out or some such. But who knows?
exactly.
Maybe they'll all try and fight it.
Exactly. But look, what has turned it so from going from bad news to Valve, I'm going to go to even more bad news for us.
That's possible.
Fortnite. Let's talk about Fortnite. Which, by the way, I will say
that game existing is bad news.
is a game I will never play.
I mean, there are those that like it, and to them, I say, I'm glad you have something you enjoy playing. But in my case, it is not a game I will touch with a 10-foot fucking pole.
Well, Fortnite are adding a brand new skin pack. Or skins,
Okay.
new skins, maybe not a skin pack.
They add new skins all the time, from what I understand of it, and usually from the most random of places too.
Gen Alpha Brain Rot. That's what's coming now.
What?
Yep.
I
Yep.
thought the entire game was brain rot.
No, they're really going in with the brain rot now.
Okay, is that actually what it is, or is that just what you're calling it?
No, it is brain rot. It's going to be like brain rot skins.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. Look, I'm trying to fit. I'm skibbity toilet.
Uh,
That's it.
Really?
I had to scroll through the article to try and find.
What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, to try and
I mean,
find skibbity
the
toilet.
game is well, to be honest, it's a shit game anyway, so maybe that's suiting.
Tongue,
I don't
tongue,
know.
tongue, sahur.
Fuck's that?
I've no idea.
Oh, I feel like I'm showing my age here. My age of being a ripe 20-something.
Yeah, they're the only named
What the
ones
fuck?
that we get. But look, shall we move on to something now that we've got the Fortnite one
Actually
out of the way?
pleasant to talk about, maybe?
Should we talk about something relatively pleasant?
Yeah, go ahead. Bring
Uh,
something up.
Let's go to Capcom, shall we?
Capcom! Okay.
They've got a big release tomorrow.
If it's not Lost Planet, I'm not particularly interested, but go
No,
ahead and tell me anyways.
it's not Lost Planet. It's Resident
God damn
Evil
it.
Requiem.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that one.
Resident Evil Requiem. Which, by the way, the reviews are in for Resident Evil Requiem.
Oh?
And
Are they good?
exceptional.
There's a crypt here, by the way, if you'd like to come back.
Oh, lovely. Let me just get back into position. Yep, no, Resident Evil Requiem. And good news for Capcom is physical copies of Resident Evil Requiem are already selling out everywhere.
Oh, I'm guessing pre-orders then, since the game technically releases tomorrow.
Yep. Actually, it's out now. As of this moment.
Oh, you said it releases
midnight.
Oh, okay.
It's well, sorry.
Oh.
Or maybe it isn't out now. It's out today.
It's probably
anyway.
out for you, not out for me, because, we're across the pond.
Exactly. Well, it's... I don't know what timing they're going past, but I don't know if it's even out yet, but it'll be coming out soon. I've pre-ordered it.
Alright.
I loved Village and I loved Biohazard. I thought they were excellent games and extremely good horror games. So I'm for one excited. But yeah, it's
I really should play those games.
But
I watched the playthrough of Biohazard and it was fantastic.
You would love
Village.
Like that
I don't
castle.
doubt it. I mean, everyone, from what I know, everyone lusted over, what was the name again? Lady Dimitrescu?
Dimitrescu, yeah.
Something like that?
But look, we lust over her because she's tall and she's got big tits, right? But it's not the fact. We're not going for that fact. She's also an extremely well written character.
All right.
And
if I may
extremely well
ask,
designed. Yeah.
Is Requiem going to be a first person or third person?
Both.
And is this a remake or brand new game?
Brand new game.
Ah, what's the setting?
It's going to be set. It's returning to Raccoon City after the devastation that happened there. So it's a return to that, and you play as two characters. You're going to be playing as two characters. One, I think, is it Leon? Is it? He's one of the.
I've heard about Leon.
Yeah,
he's a classic character.
He's the classic character that's coming back, and another one, an FBI agent, Grace. And with Leon, it's going to be a lot more of an action focused experience. But with Grace,
whereas with Grace, it'll be narrative.
Yeah, so it's actually more horror with Grace. So
are you playing as both characters at once, or switching out between them?
Switching out between them. But so there'll be a story for Leon and there'll be a story for Grace. And they will, and basically Grace is going to be like the Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil Biohazard style of gameplay, where it's like first person and you're going around these really well creepy sets, like with the jump scares, and you're basically, it's survival horror, right?
Sounds fantastic.
Like Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil Biohazard, and
Biohazard.
then you will swap to Resident Evil Biohazard and Resident Evil Village, but it's the then you switch to Leon, and that'll be more the classic like shoot 'em up zombies action horror, and that'll be done in a classic third person mode.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's a good mix of both the old and the newer games to make both sets of fans happy.
Oh, Stephen Bessler. Hello, Stephen Bessler. On YouTube says, I wish they would remake the Outbreak games. Fun captured the whole vibe. If not, knowing what's going on with only bits of information given to you like RE2 original. Cheers. Yeah, I Resident Evil 2 was a good one. Do you know what? A wee remake of all Resi games and Outbreak. I think, you know, those classic games, I think, have been the most fun. You know, I don't know if you would agree, Jacob. Like the classic horror games.
I've not played the classic games, so sadly I can't have
I have played the remakes of the Resident Evil remakes. I've played them. They were class. I have played like the only sort of classic horror games I've ever played is like Amnesia, Outlast, the Outlast 2.
I never touched Outlast 2. I played a little bit of Outlast 1, but Outlast 2 just...
It was very good.
I don't know. It had a different vibe to it, for sure.
It had a different vibe. It was very good. I have, like, it was... Slenderman, The Arrival. You know, it's...
Oh, that's a classic.
That was a classic. I remember playing that. You know, it's a good one. But, yeah, so, Jacob, are you going to pick up Resident Evil Requiem at any stage?
Well, I feel like I should play at least Village and Biohazard first, so... Not anytime soon, but in the near future, maybe when it goes on sale, I definitely will. I mean, if I had the money right now, but that's I kind of don't, because, you know, the economics in America are not the best. Oh, great, again.
Well, no, other things. This isn't gaming news. Oh, hang on. Stephen Bessel says, I think what set the classics apart was the music and the ambience. Yes, I agree. Now, I will say Resident Evil Biohazard and Resident Evil Village, though the ambience in that was just chef's kisses. Like, the opening of Biohazard when you're in the guest house and you're finding out what the hell's going on, that was just amazing. The castle ambience in Village, Castle Dimitrescu. Oh my god, beautiful. But yes, I agree with you, the classic. And also, not a horror game. But do you know what classic game I think also had one of the best ambiences ever?
You're not going to say Claire 33, are you?
No. Half-Life 3. Or no, sorry, Half-Life 3 doesn't exist.
Half-Life 3?
Half-Life 2! There we go. Or is it Half-Life? And Half-Life 2.
Count to 3. We both know this.
Like, going into flipping Ravenholm. Do you remember that one?
Sure.
That was class. But onto some non-gaming news, right? Here's something that's quite funny. Wikipedia's down, or was down.
Pardon? Wikipedia?
Yep.
Down?
Wikipedia
I didn't know that was possible.
Was down. Yep. Let me see. Why was it down?
The ad campaign that they always ask you for your contribution. So
there was a no. It was.
I can't speak today.
It was an outage.
Contributions. Oh, an outage. So it's not that they couldn't pay their bills.
No.
That's good.
No. It was an outage. Could be DDoS.
Who the hell would DDoS Wikipedia?
Someone with a lot of time on their hands, probably.
A disgraced college professor, perhaps?
Yeah, it's or
can't cite Wikipedia. It's all easily edited.
Those kids are copying from Wikipedia. I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna. But Yeah, yeah, I think...
I wonder if they have it. I wonder if they make an article on Wikipedia about the outage they had.
Jacob, this article
They were talking
is
about
vague
fucking
as
everything.
fuck, right? This article is as vague as fuck, right? But I will
Really?
say it is saying here that they reckon it's been DDoS because it's rendered an unreliable source.
Oh my god. I was joking about that. Seriously?
Seriously, if this is what's in the
Fuck's
article,
sake.
it's freaking crazy.
Yes, it's an unreliable source. So much so that we have to scrape it off the internet with just criminal attacks. Lovely. The most uncredited source of all.
Stephen
it's like having all the
Bessel-
links right there on the pages.
Stephen Bessler has said the appeal we always ignore. We always unfortunately ignore. Question. Lol. That Wikipedia question mark.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
always love to ask for the money to keep themselves afloat, despite... I don't know how much money they actually make a year from that, but it can't be a small amount.
Do you know,
Even if, like, 1 in 100 people donate $1, there are millions of people who use Wikipedia every single day. Hundreds of millions, if not that. That's at least $1 million just to keep it afloat.
also,
And it's all just open source with who writes the articles, mainly, beyond the main few
like
contributors, so...
I
don't
think
they really have much salary.
I now have the vision, the image of like this sort of disgruntled college professor sitting in front of his computer, like DDoSing Wikipedia, going, "Oh, that's the last time those pupils are.
Edition.
That's the last time they're copying from Wikipedia, you bastards!" You know, it's like.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Yeah, I can see it too. It's yeah, but it's. Can I also just take this opportunity to say, if you are enjoying our content and our streams, please do feel free giving us a good subscribe on YouTube and give us a wee follow on Twitch. That would be.
And if you please could give us a contribution as well, be it $1, $2, or $5. I mean, we're an important organization that needs to stay afloat.
Exactly.
Haha.
Exactly.
Fucking Wikipedia.
We should actually start a charity organization, Jacob.
A charity organization? Oh,
Yeah.
is it going to have a 99% maintenance fee along with it?
Yep.
Kidding, of course.
Yep.
We'll do it like all the billionaires do.
We're doing it like the rest of them.
Gotta love just the bribery right in plain open sight. Kidding, of course. But actually, if we could have a charity, what would it be to? In America, we have the charities often for, like, Jude's Children's Hospital for cancer research, but
SD.
what would you donate it to?
SD. That's what I would donate it to.
SD? What the hell's that? Search and destroy?
No. SD stands for spontaneous demonetization of
Pardon?
YouTube channels.
Oh, that's actually a thing. I forgot about that.
It's a thing. Which, obviously, we're not at that stage to appreciate the effects of SD yet, but I know a lot of channels do suffer from it, and it is genuinely a very big concern. But it's quite sad.
And sadly, there's no little blue pill to help with that one.
Oh, another PlayStation Live service game is reportedly in trouble. Right, sorry. Before I read into
carry on.
this, okay, there is one thing I will have to say, right?
Okay. Go
Sony
on.
seems to be able to be the king of all games, right?
The king of all games? It's
Yeah,
quite
in
the bold
terms
claim.
of, like, they have got some of the best first-party exclusives known to man. God of War,
definitely
Last
God
of
War.
Us, Part 1, not so much Part 2.
Part 2 was,
Horizon,
Horizon was fantastic.
Days Gone. You know, they are seriously the king of first-party games, right? First-party exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
However, the one thing they can't seem to get quite right is live service games.
It's almost like a curse, if anything.
They just can't seem to grasp it. Well, A, they were too late to the party. Everyone and their mother was making flippin' live service games before Sony joined the bandwagon. They released their first live service game last year, which was in the form of Concord, which got shut down a week later because no one fucking played it and they lost a clean fortune. And they were just like, okay, maybe this is shit after all. and it's like... They just don't seem to learn their lesson. They are best at AAA first-party single-player experiences. They are shit at live service multiplayer experiences. But let's see. Haven Games has... What the hell is going on over there?
There's a chest of rage on the beach, if you want me to grab it.
Fair enough. Haven Games has reportedly begun letting contractor agreements lapse as work continues on its first title. Let me see. This is renowned for producing The Sims, Raven Games. But what is the one that's in trouble? So Haven has said that they are not renewing contractors for Fair Games. And they have said that it's nowhere near done. So,
really,
I think it sounds like this game is getting pulled. What is? Yeah, Fair Games is the name of the game, right? Haven is the name of the developers, right? And it's set to be the new big multiplayer live service game that Sony was going to publish, but. The contractors that they seem to brought in, so the extra developers and the contractors that they brought in, they've said that they are not renewing their contracts, and the game is nowhere near towards completion.
So sounds like they're just giving up on it then.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I mean,
we also need to head to the southeast, by the way.
Thank you. Concord is. I think Concord was a bit of a kick in the teeth for Sony, because all these games, all these flipping companies are switching to live service, in terms of like the live service model, destroying the gaming industry. Can I just add my own opinion into that as well? Absolutely destroying the gaming industry, but they seem to be making a lot of money doing it. And fucking even Ubisoft has taken the live service approach for all its games. You fucking Ubisoft, and they're getting a wee bit of money for it. And so, do you know what? I can imagine Sony going, if Ubisoft can do it, we can do it, and they've failed. Which is saying something, by the way, because you're bad when Ubisoft is doing something better than you. You're bad.
You fucked up.
You've severely fucked up.
Any other news beyond that?
It looks like Twitch.
Any more industry fuck-ups? Twitch, fuck. That's really close to home for us.
Very close to home for us. Please follow us. It'd be very much appreciated. We could use the followers. Twitch is making even more challenges on how to handle. It's how to handle bans and suspensions. They are they're making changes to that whole platform, which also comes hand in hand with the new sort of those other changes they're making. Was it the Twitch that was making that? The porn
the
ban.
ID stuff? Porn ban, what?
You know what I mean? The ID stuff. That's probably the best way to describe it.
That's Discord. Even then, Discord actually, small update on that, Discord has publicly announced they are cutting their ties with Persona, which is going to be their AI recognition system for IDs and whatnot, due to possible links to U.S. government spyware, by it having an affinity and ties to Palantir. Which also, if any of you are Lord of the Rings nuts and experts, that is the name of the orb used by Sauron, I do believe. Or Saruman, one of the two.
Exactly. Stephen...
No, that doesn't mean they... Oh, go ahead.
Bessler says it's crazy that all these big names 5-10 years ago keep fragmenting or contract out of. Oh, my controller just
That's the
disconnected.
key, by the way.
They keep fragmenting or contract out and release. Oh, hang on, let me get my flipping charger. Where's my charger?
You still there, Patty?
Oh. Let me see. Apologies. Technical malfunction. There we go. Jacob, can you hear me? Jacob?
Are you back?
There we go. Yes, sorry, I was reading comments, my controller died there, sorry. So, it's crazy that all these big names 5-10 years ago keep fragmenting or contract out and release a subpar game in the long run, but sometimes when that happens, a AAA game comes out that is awesome. But sometimes when that happens, a AAA game comes out that's awesome. Yeah, I agree. It is unfortunately with AAA games these days we have had more subpar games than we've had awesome games. I even think there's one coming out now. Obviously, I think Capcom is AAA. Resident Evil Requiem is going to be I think is going to be an awesome game. However, the one that's got my attention is yeah.
Need to be able to get back on the ship. This isn't the island we need. As it turns
shit.
out. I also left the chest of rage on the beach too. But we only have like 13 minutes left, so.
Oh shit! But like, yeah, it's. Unfortunately, there is one game that's coming out this next month that is I'm really looking forward to. That's Crimson Desert. I think it's only a AA. AA games seems to be the best. But lol, right? Who the hell thought the Palantir would have positive connotations? Lol says he says as well, and also true. The market is a bit saturated. Oh, it is. It definitely is. But look, back to Twitch. So historically, once a streamer was suspended, they lost complete access to the site, including the ability to watch content or even see basic info about the account. This blunt force method often felt disproportionate to many creators. So what they're changing it to, if a user violates the guidelines while broadcasting or through their channel content, like panels and stories, they will be hit with a streaming suspension. This blocks them from going live and mutes their own channel chat. However, they can still watch.
Well, I'm glad they're not removing the website as a whole for access for the streamer, even if they are being punished.
Exactly.
Which, to be fair, I mean, I can understand that they wouldn't want things to go against policy to be possibly streamed. But even then, I just don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to have something that goes against policy on Twitch,
yeah,
if it isn't outright, like, illegal or morally abhorrent, I would just make sure that the channel can't be monetized if it is, rather than just put a blanket ban on them. I mean, yet again, I suppose it does also depend on the content in question. I mean, there's some shit that people try to pass off on Twitch that,
exactly.
Hell, you wouldn't even put on live leaks, I guess.
Exactly. Oh, Jacob, sorry, change the subject. Oh, hello, Kitty Popcats. Good to have you with us.
Oh, ahoy!
Good news.
Yes.
The Discord age delay.
Yes, they've done away with it, allegedly.
They've delayed it.
Because the
they haven't done away with it.
Wait, no, they delayed it.
They have delayed it to the second half of 2026. Because,
so they're just waiting for people to no longer be as pissed off about it.
They want to get this right.
Well, if they want to get it right, just don't fucking do it.
Yep. Exactly. But, sure, what can we do?
Unsubscribe any Nitro subscriptions you may have to Discord. Do that today, anyone and everyone, please. It is not worth your time or effort, especially since, quite frankly, this age verification process is just a blatant market grab to try and be able to harness your personal data of who you are as a person, sell it off to the government, and make a quick buck doing so. And say goodbye to your anonymity, your... You know what I mean.
Yes, we do. The Simpsons Hit and Run could be making a comeback.
Really?
Yep. The original developers, Radical Entertainment, is returning as New Radical Games. So the original developers of the Simpsons Hit and Run, the company, is basically they've come under Radical Entertainment. They've come back as New Radical Games, brand new company, and they are going to start making games again. So will we see the Simpsons Hit and Run come back?
I mean, it'd
Who
be
knows?
nice, I suppose.
I never played.
Never
that
played
game.
the first game. I've heard a few good things about it. I mean, it's a very old game, a classic, though. So I guess we'll see if the remake's any good. And/or continuation. You said it was a remake, right?
Well, it's not saying it's a remake. It's just the studio's back.
Ah. Well, hopefully they make something as good as the retro game that they originally did.
Yeah, exactly. Xbox let me see. It's all very niche games. And what else? Expedition 33. Here's some news.
All right. What's the news?
Expedition 33 developers have joined CD Projekt Red to work on the development of The Witcher 4.
Okay, Witcher 4 is going to be a 10 out of 10 game. There it is, folks.
I mean, we already knew that already, Jacob. Like, come on.
But hey, this is just more of a guarantee of what was already previously believed. Also, do you want to help actually loot things on the island here, or no?
Yes.
Or from the vault?
Yes.
We have very little time, but I'm not doing it all by myself just because you're reading off the damn news.
That's fine. I will take a break and enjoy. There's a lot of news this week. A lot's happened.
Well, you can keep reading. It's just we also need to,
I can't bloody move. Why can't I move?
The volcano.
The volcano. But yeah, a lot of stuff has happened this week. A lot of Xbox news.
Yes. Any other final things we want to read off for this week's developments? Well, we only have another 6 minutes, so we should maybe choose the most important of the articles.
The Steam Deck supply is getting worse, but look, that's just a little comment in passing because we all know why the Steam Deck situation is getting worse. It's all because of
goddamn AI data centers driving up the RAM.
Yep. Exactly.
Also, utility bills along with it. Beside the point.
Let me see. Blizzard. No, that's Diablo 2. We don't care about Diablo 2. Unless you play Diablo 2, Jacob.
Nope, never played it. Never plan to.
Here's some Nintendo news.
Oh, okay.
Even though the Switch 2 is still a brand new console, the PS5
got a price increase?
The PS5 has still outsold it in the last month.
Really?
Yep.
People just love their PlayStation 5s now, don't they?
They really do. But it's also a kick in the teeth for Nintendo.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised, honestly. Nintendo, they've had a few good games on the Switch, mainly the Zelda games, but I've, I think Sony, for when it comes to the whole console war thing, they've definitely taken it home with the PlayStation 5, at least sales-wise and performance.
Exactly.
Now, Xbox, they did a good thing with Game Pass while it lasted, and then they almost doubled the price, and nobody wants to actually touch it anymore.
Exactly.
Let alone the consoles, which are not that reliable, frankly. Lots of issues I've had with mine. Same with you.
I know. I'm sorry, but yeah, that is insane, Stephen Bessler. It is like. I'm sorry, like the Switch, the Nintendo has shot themselves in the foot, big time, with the Switch 2. They have got themselves an extremely good model for a console, for a gaming system, right? They had themselves a really good model, but they had to ruin it by overpricing everything. Like, it's just awful. But what can we do? We just have to sit and watch it crumble, but, I mean, Nintendo will never learn their lesson, because as long as there's Nintendo fanboys, they'll just keep doing it. You still there, Jacob?
That I am, yes.
Excellent. Oh no!
Are we good to go?
Jacob!
What?
Bad news!
The ship almost sunk?
No!
What else?
No, nothing to do with CFAs, to do with the news.
Hmm.
Ubisoft Montpellier evacuated after bomb threat. Oh no!
Okay. That's bad?
Whatever are they going to do?
Probably not continue to make games because they've already cancelled more than half of them.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a bomb threat. They evacuated the building. I presume no one got hurt. Good for them.
And I tell you, Jacob, it's the French.
Oh yeah. Didn't they just have a whole bunch of bomb threats over a recent protest or some such?
Probably
across the country.
But Ubisoft has probably increased their work hours by half an hour, and a Ubisoft employee or a couple of Ubisoft employees have probably just gone, "Oh no, I do not want here to do that. I'm going to blow up this horrible working environment," and they will.
Right.
They'll
obligatory French hatred inbound.
It's not French hatred, Jacob. They're bloody volatile. Like,
and moving on from this all the more growingly controversial segment of ours.
I'm just saying. It's.
Patty, politely, shove a croissant in it.
But right here. Let's go from one extreme to the next, because we might be able to get a little bit.
We have time for one more
hate out of you, Jacob. Supreme Court strikes Trump tariffs that have caused the video games.
What does this have to do with gaming?
Because it's the tariffs have got to do with video game console price increases.
He tried to put a quote-unquote 10% blanket tariff on everything after the Supreme Court saying he can't put tariffs, by the way. Just, small update for any Americans in the world. So, yeah. That's that.
Stephen Bessler said, I think with the Switch, while bringing back our old favourites, it's hard to replicate playing with your neighbours, friends, etc. Yeah, I know, I agree. There was something about the Wii that just made it charming. Something about the Switch 1 that made it charming. And then in comment to my Ubisoft story, Jacob, he says, I remember Waterloo. Lol. Yes, me too.
Okay then. That's like 300 years ago, but good for you guys. Congratulations.
Yep.
None of your ancestors were even alive for that.
I now know why we have only found out about Xbox's CEO, new CEO tonight, and that's because Phil Spencer only retired a few days ago.
Ah, that makes sense.
That makes
And
sense.
we do this segment only once a week.
Exactly. So yeah. To Phil Spencer, I will have to say thank you for everything you've done. You've been
Enjoy
good.
your retirement.
Enjoy your retirement, and hopefully you
Or
haven't
firement,
crumbled
or whatever
expo
it may have been.
yeah, or yeah, firement. It was probably let's face it, it was probably a firement. Like he was literally losing the plot at the end. Like he was releasing all the exclusives on different consoles.
Which,
It's
I mean, could help boost sales in the short term, but not the long term.
exactly. Exactly. Other news quickly, more Ubisoft news. New Far Cry games are in development. Meh.
Alright, well that's good for them, I suppose. I mean, Far Cry 5 was good. I liked Far Cry 4 and 3. I liked Blood Dragon. I didn't play 6. I heard it was alright. I think they really tried to have it be carried by the fact they had Gus Fring's actor. I forget his name, sadly.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yes, him. They really tried to sell it with him being the main villain of it, but from what I understand, the game it wasn't spectacular. It wasn't really original. There wasn't anything new with it, and if it wasn't anything worth noting.
Yeah, I agree. It's the yeah, I don't know. There's rumors that it's going to be set in Vietnam,
Really?
which
Okay.
I would be interested. As long as
we've
not...
had a Asian Far Cry before with, well, I shouldn't say Asian. I should say vaguely Asian with Far Cry 4.
It was...
And that was not North Korea. That was the Himalayas, actually.
It wasn't
based off Nepal.
Oh right, okay, but it definitely didn't have a North Korean vibe to it, though.
I mean, that's most Far Cry games where you have a dictator as the main
Yeah.
enemy, which has not been only one game, I should add.
Fair enough.
It's been quite a few of them.
But
I miss Far Cry Primal.
oh,
that
it
game
was
actually
good.
felt innovative for the series.
It was
It
good.
was unique, even if it was just a reskin of Far Cry's 4 map. Something I pleasantly enjoyed.
Let me see. Lol, well, before you guys adjourn for the evening and wrap up, cheers to you both and see you next time. Thank you so much, Stephen Bessler. You have, honestly, it's been great having you with us on the stream. If you think, if you enjoyed our stream, please do tell your friends. Get a few more subscribers. Follow us on Twitch as well. It would be really much appreciated if you give us a wee follow on Twitch. And yeah, hopefully, I mean, I'm just glad that we found another audience member tonight. But yeah, that also concludes the news. But with the Far Cry game and Phil Spencer. But I'm quite sad Phil Spencer's gone. I thought he genuinely Game Pass was one of the best things ever. But yeah, I think, though, I have to say as well, I don't think he was retiring by choice. Would you agree, Jacob? Speculation.
I don't really know much about what happened at the end beyond Xbox itself just kind of going to shit.
Yeah.
But given he was at the head of it,
it did go to shit. It did go to shit. Let's just very much clarify that.
And so much so that they're even thinking about not making another Xbox console in the future, or so I was told.
Exactly.
But hey, we'll just have to wait and see what is the new CEO's name again? Whatever shit he may have to bring to light that is hopefully not more AI bullshit.
Exactly.
Anyways,
and we will just have to well, I mean, Phil Spencer will just have to sit and watch from the sidelines in his brand new $1 million mansion and all, and on that terrible disappointment for him, it is time to end. Thank you so much for watching. We will be back on Tuesday with more Tales of the Unsinkable before we try and figure out what game we want to play next. But until then, we will see you next time. Say goodbye, Jacob!
Adios, everybody. See you next one. Bye-bye.
Adios, everyone. See you next time.